Okay, we're almost done. Now we're going to look at mixing intros and outros, because really when we mix a song, you're not going to be mixing it back and forth, right? Usually what you're going to do is you want one song as it's sort of like fading out and ending, you want it to sort of overlap with the beginning of another song, right? Sometimes what you do, I've seen DJs, it's like while one song is playing, they kind of give you a sneak peek into what's coming up next, and they might crossfade and kind of give you a taste so you know what's coming up. Anticipate it, but normally what happens while one song is ending, the other song is beginning. But when we do that, we still have to keep in mind all the things that we've already discussed. So I'm going to pick two songs. I'm going to pick Bizarre Love Triangle by New Order and I'm Gonna Make You Sweat. Okay, so they are pretty close. I've loaded them up. I've pressed sync, so they're both 118 beats per minute. I still want to use that phrase matching, right, which would automatically match my beats, right? But what I'm going to do is I want to show you how to mix that with the outro and the intro. Now, luckily, we actually have a visual here. So if I look at New Order, when I actually can see the outro, that the song actually, the instruments sort of drop off and it sort of goes a bit quieter. And in the intro, I can see how it slowly sort of builds up. So visually, I can see it here, which is kind of cool. Back in the old days on a record, you can see it too, actually in the grooves in the record. So, but this also takes knowledge of the songs and stuff as well. So I'm not going to start the song from the beginning. I'm going to start about here towards the end. What I'm going to do, so this is all queued up. I got my crossfader all the way to the New Order song. I'm not going to start from the beginning because you don't need to hear the whole beginning, but so I've got it sort of started near the end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start playing it. When it approaches here, I'm going to try and do the phrase matching, and then I'm going to start the second song with my phrase matching on the downbeat as close as I can to sort of that outro, and then while that's starting to fade off, count with my phrase matching. Then I'm going to slowly drag it to the middle so both are sort of overlapping. So as that one dies out, then I can totally drag this over to the other one so this new song is sort of starting. So there's a lot of stuff going on at the same time. Let's see if I can pull it off. And again, everything seems to be a little bit lagging because there's a lot of recording going on. And even when you watch this, it might be even more lagging. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. So that song's fading out. Everything's phrase matched, beat matched. Hey, that was good. Okay. So while this song is playing, then I could load up my other song. So, I don't know, this sounds like the Ghostbusters theme. I could potentially load this up. I could sync them. If I sped this up, I'm going to speed this up to the end. Get a phrase match. Start that one. Probably not a good choice of songs, but I was panning. Right, and then that one's ready to go. And you would just continuously be doing that. So there's a lot of stuff going on at the same time. So practice going with your intros and outros, making sure that your beats per minute are synced, you've got good song choices, the phrase matching is synced, and make a good transition in it. And it takes a little bit of practice, but you start to feel it and it gets intuitive. Okay, so give that a shot.